Alrighty, my canning buddies. We are going to make chicken, barley, and broccoli bake. My recipes I get come from ideas in the American Heart Association cookbook. Say that past 5 times. But I don't stick to what they actually do. So this is my own take on it. It's still heart healthy. But you're going to need 2 cups of fat-free, low-sodium chicken or veggie broth. I prefer to use veggie broth for most of my stuff. A cup of fat-free milk, 2 tablespoons of flour. It says you can use all-purpose flour, but I'm going to use whole wheat. 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 4 boneless chicken breasts. I'm gonna use, I have whole chickens, so I'm gonna use my whole chickens, and I'm going to use the legs, the breasts, the thighs, and the wings. Just because I like to have a variety, and I have whole chicken, so I'm going to use the whole chicken. You are also going to need barley, which I left out of the recipe, so I will have to go look it up and see how much it is. I believe it's 2/3 of a cup of barley. And then you're going to need a cup of broccoli. I'm going to use fresh broccoli, but you can use frozen broccoli. So when I come back, I'll let you know how much of these beauties we need. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're back. It's 2/3 of a cup of uncooked barley, not the quick cooking barley, but the regular barley. So 2/3 of a cup. I'm doubling this batch and I'm going to tweak it a little bit. So I've got my broccoli all cut up into little pieces. You can use frozen broccoli, it's already cut. I'm not going to steam this or anything. I'm just going to put it in with the chicken raw, just like it is, because it's going to cook for an hour and a half or so. So, so there's my broccoli all cut up and ready to go. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix together my flour, my broth, my milk, my salt, my pepper, and my basil. I'm going to whisk it up and until it's nice and creamy. So I'll be back with that. Oh, I forgot to tell you, don't throw your pieces away, your scrap pieces. I took the skin off the chicken, and I'm not using the back in the casserole, whatever you want to call it. I've got that boiling down in a pot right now, and I'm going to add this to that, and I'll have chicken broth with some veggies in it. Okay, so I have all my ingredients. I have my flour, my basil, my salt, my pepper. I think that was it. I might add a little bit of garlic powder to this too, now that I'm thinking about it. So anyway, I wanted to show you something. So I'm going to add my veggie broth. These are 2 different times that I made veggie broth. This is from December, and this one didn't have a date on it, so I'm sure it's a little bit older. But you see the difference in the colors? It doesn't have anything to do with how old it is. It has to do with what I used to make the broth with. So there's probably a lot of carrots in here, and probably not so much in here. But to me, it all tastes pretty much the same. But this is what I call my liquid gold. So we're gonna add our broth and our milk, and we're gonna take this over and whisk it up until it's nice and smooth. I might as well do a reveal with this so that people can see how long this can last. This is from last year, December last year. It's a nice one. So, oh, it smells so good. You smell that? Okay, so I did decide to add a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. So here's what it's going to look like when you get it all together. You're going to bring this till it just starts boiling, and then you're going to turn it down and stir it constantly for about 7 to 10 minutes until it gets nice and creamy. Also, take a look over here. So this is my chicken pieces, and my broccoli pieces are down there at the bottom. But this is going to be a really nice broth. So yeah, so that's how we get our broth. So anyway, I'll be back when this is ready. Okay, so here is the consistency that we want. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this because it just tastes absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, this is the thickness that we want. And we're going to take this and we're going to pour it over our chicken. And first we're going to put the barley in the bottom of the baking dish. Then we're going to put the chicken on top, pour this over the chicken, sprinkle the broccoli over top. And then we're going to eat. Okay, I have my barley in the bottom of my pan. I'm going to take my chicken pieces and I'm going to put them on top. This is pretty big chicken. I didn't take I just let the legs and thighs on, and the breasts and the wings. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this in one pan. Oh yeah, we'll make it work. Anyway, so I'm going to get this chicken in here. I got one more breast to try to fit in. I think I can do it though. So I'll be back after I have figured out how to mash this all in. All right, so we have our sauce, and I'm gonna pour that. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so absolutely amazing. I thought it was gonna be too much, but I guess not. I just hope it doesn't overflow because I have that barley in there. Okay, I'll just even that out a little bit. Okay, like that. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. It smells absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna take my broccoli and I'm going to sprinkle it over the top of my chicken. And it says to bake uncovered, so I will bake it uncovered for an hour and 20 minutes or until everything is done. So there we go. Okay, so it's done. It looks good. I can hear it sizzling in there. I let it set for just a few minutes. I'm gonna pull a breast out here. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, look at all that ooey gooey goodness. I think I need to let it set for a few minutes longer though, just so a little more of that liquid absorbs. So I'm gonna put this back and just let it set for a few minutes longer, and then we'll come back and plate it up. All right, here it is. Absolutely, it smells so good, you guys. You don't even have any idea. So we will come back with a taste test. All right, here it is, the moment of truth.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna share? Not very much.
Nope.
All right, that's a do-over.
Mm-hmm.
How about you guys?
It's good.
Is it good? All right. Well, there you have it, folks. It's a winner. All right, as you can see, dinner was good. A little bit left over, probably because I made them. Keep some left over. So I put some broccoli in. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of barley in each quart jar. And did I put 2 in the other one? Glenn, did I put 2 in the other one too?
No.
Put 2 in this one?
No.
No? Okay. Should have said something. Okay, now I have
Carrie,
two.
no.
Now I have two. Okay, so now I'm not gonna take the chicken off the bone. I'm gonna just, well, maybe a little bit. I'm just gonna pack it in here like this. And a little bit in here, because this isn't gonna make a whole lot. Probably be enough for like a serving, a quick meal. Okay, so we'll put that in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick the broccoli. Nah, maybe not, because it'll get mushy. Okay, anyway, so I went ahead and I made some extra sauce. I didn't cook it because it's gonna thicken while it's cooking in the water bath. So I have my barley in there, I have my chicken, I have broccoli, and now I have my sauce. And it looks to me as though maybe I will only have enough for, oh, I don't want to fill that all the way because we have the barley in there and it's gonna swell. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these up. I may have to get another little bit of sauce going. But I'm gonna fill these up and I'm going to wipe off the rims of the jars, and I'm going to put my sterilized lids and seals on, and I'm gonna water bath these for 3 hours. The reason I didn't use the leftover barley is because it's already cooked and it will turn to mush if I do it any longer. So anyway, there it is. When I come back, I have last night's supper to water bath and I have tonight's supper to water bath. Both of those are 3 hours. So I'll do those tomorrow and then I can show you tomorrow how they turned out.